Every spring, just south of Dallas, thousands of people leave the modern world behind.
And to all of you, welcome back.
My friends, on this day, as we raise a toast, as we enjoy our food, as we enjoy a laugh, let us share a piece of each one of those for those who paved the way for us to be here today.
Texas is known for many traditions, but this one is a little hard to explain.
Because for a few weeks every spring, North Texans are able to travel back in time.
Join me today beyond these gates, where reality starts to blur.
From across North Texas and beyond, visitors arrive in droves. Families, friends, and first-time adventurers stream through the gates, eager to leave the modern world behind and step into another century. Some come dressed as knights, others as pirates or privateers.
A privateer has a license called a letter of marque signed by the king, saying we can go out and attack ships that are in his table. Be it the French, the Germans, the Italians, Spanish, and my favorite freight. King gets 10%, we get the rest.
Or creatures from pure imagination. But almost everyone comes for the same reason: to escape and become part of another world. For a few hours, everyone becomes part of the same story.
About time for the first fire whip show of the day. Let's see if we got some enthusiasm out there. I'm gonna try to get the butterfly to pass in between my body and the rope that I'll hold in between my hands. Based on David's face, he missed it. Now before we get to the whip cracking, I'd like to play my harmonica. Again and around. And under the get the larger response. I know. I am also surprised. I know. Finally, Mike. But okay, you people over here want to see me do it? You people over here want to see me do it? Okay, I'll do it. Just everyone remember, I asked for tips. Woo! Okay. Oh my God. Woo! Yeah. Yeah. Woo! Woo!
The Queen's Feast, and boy, are they stuffed!
Even in the 16th century, laughter was never far away.
Rindersella gone to devote to the Madsea Fall, but she dread na Handsea Fest. All she had was this rest of drags. So with the Bale and all Rama crowned, the Stu Tudley up sisters bent off to the wall to parance with the dints. Leaving Rindersella kitting in a sorner, eyeing her cries out. Yeah, she was cloying a little sheevage. Do I have to draw you a diaphragm? He hearkened to the mouse and he dang the roar bell. Dong ding. All right, Elmer Fudd singing The Girl from Ipanema. Tall and tan and young and weak, the girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes, each guy she passes goes, And you have been a lovely poop of people. I would love to take you home with me, but it won't fit my luggage. Now's your chance to help keep this theater major on the streets.
As the Grand Parade winds its way through the village, the celebration pauses briefly to recognize the meaning of Memorial Day and those who made the ultimate sacrifice in service to their country. Not everything here is performance. Some traditions are still made by hand.
We're making an oxalol, the type of salamander that has his lungs are outside of his body. They're on his neck and they look like little frilly gills. They also call it a mud dog. But yeah, that's what we're going after.
Long before factories and assembly lines, glass was shaped by hand, one piece at a time.
And they would stoke the fires with bellows that forced air into the coals, generating enough heat to melt the glass and then pull it out in a liquid form. They would use blowpipes and dip it into a crucible. The Corning Museum in New York has a good display of Renaissance era glass. I'm pretty sure during the Renaissance too, that's how they made windows, where they would blow big cylinders of glass and then cut them down the side and lay the glass open and make a window. Did you know that an oxalal is the only creature that can regrow most of his own body? I wish I could do that. I'd get rid of all the old parts.
I'm a bookbinder. I'd go from flat paper to a bound book, leather covers, paper covers. This style is, what I'm sewing now is called a long stitch. It can date back to well past BC. It's a simple, straightforward. It's not fancy, but it does keep the pages together. That was the important thing. Books thrive where they did not have papyrus. Papyrus wants to be rolled, whereas paper wants to be folded.
For centuries, birds of prey served kings, nobles, and hunters alike. Today, the Royal Falconer continues that tradition and offers a rare glimpse into the ancient partnership between humans and some of nature's most extraordinary hunters.
As the huntsman, as the naturalist, I must have good dogs, good horses, good birds of prey, and I must be able to find game for the king. Falconry is the art of capturing a bird of prey, manning or humaning that bird to the point that they sit calmly upon your hat, as they do with the gentleman now. Falconry is a partnership between the human and the bird. Now these are bay-winged hawks. There are red-tailed hawks. There are red-shouldered hawks. All those names depict the bird. So if you look at this bird, I don't call them Bob and Mary. I don't give them human names. They've got very good names that around the world people know what it is by the description. Bay-winged hawk. The reason they're called such is because of the color down the side of the wing and the leg. It is the same color as a bay horse, sort of a ruddy red color. Oh, I know. A human's going to come up to me and say, I'm a horse person. Bay's really not red. It's sort of a black and a brown bushed together. And I'm going to say, it's my share. I'm a falconer, a hunter, I hunt with my birds, I acquire food for my family. So my king sought me out, and he brought me to the castle, and he gave me the title as Royal Falconer. I was not born into royalty, but I was given the title because he did not know how to do it. I would like all of you to know that I've brought some very beautiful birds with me today, and I want to share them with you. That's a great horned owl. The horns on top of the head are not hard feathers, they are soft feathers, but they are designed for camouflage, so he looked like twigs on top of his head. Bright yellow eyes and a very big body. Now the great horned owl captures everything up to the size of a raccoon and a possum and a skunk. This is a screech owl. Blink. 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 Two more turns and pop, your head comes right off. Oh no, I'm just kidding. The bird on your left is a bald eagle. They are the symbol of your country. They are the symbol of your freedom. My lords and ladies, these birds are important to veterans, and I'm talking about veterans who would stand up at a moment's notice to protect you and I, complete strangers, and all freedom.
Music is never far away at Scarborough. Scarborough never stays still. Every pathway, every stage, every corner feels alive. Smoke rises from open grills. Turkey legs seem to appear in every direction. For many guests, tasting Scarborough is just as important as seeing it. One of the festival's most unusual sounds comes from the glass harmonium. Guided by the booming voice of the Master of Ceremonies, hundreds gather for the festival's most celebrated tradition, the Royal Joust.
Welcome to the tournament field, Your Majesty. May I address the people?
You may indeed.
Indeed. Now before I summon your knights forth, I must first go over the sections of the field. There are 4 knights competing this day, and each will represent a corner. So without further ado, those of you seated here, all the way down to there, your knight rides in the colors of gold and purple! Riding in the colors of gold and purple, he is Sir Ivan, the Viceroy of Romania! Sir Mitri, the Knights up!
Hail, Majesty! On this day, we shall find out which one of them is truly the best of the best!
Your objective is to strike the pennant off of your opponent's helm. The last one with the pennant standing will be our victor. Are we agreed? Then I charge you! Right on!
the digital, we'll be back up upon this stage, playing more music no two Tartanic shows alike, and to those fanning themselves within tempo, maybe subconsciously, this is a soundtrack definitely for everyone. And we have a policy on piracy. We're in full support. So if you need to share this music with your scallywag friends,
As storm clouds begin to gather over the village, the celebration draws to a close. Families and friends stream toward the parking fields, hoping to stay one step ahead of this approaching storm. Before long, the roads leading north toward Dallas will be filled with travelers carrying home memories of a kingdom beyond time.